My two favorite things to do is watch movies and eat fried chicken.
Come on, son.
My two favorite things to do is watch movies and roast woke people. Oh yeah, I enjoy the heck out of it. So I figured, why not do it on my YouTube channel even more and do like a little special? We gonna call this the wokies that use social issues to get money. We gonna come up with something cooler than that. But let's just go with it, man. Let's just go with it for now. I'll pick a better title. Don't judge me. Why y'all judge? It's okay. You could judge me. That's fine as long as you find entertainment out of it. Now, I wanted to talk about a few of these wokies, right? That like to try to say that they're behind these movements and pushing these agendas, and it's really just them being nasty and trying to exploit the heck out of these movements. It could be a whole plethora of things. Black people. On BLM, right? Oh, children exploitation or any exploitation at all, right? Just a whole plethora of things, man. Now, this is not going to be in any particular order per se, but I am going to keep it real with you and just give you a rundown. And if this video does well, I'll do a part two. I don't mind. I don't mind doing a sequel. And also the lighting's a little crazy, so we're just going to ignore the fact that the lighting is all over the place. I'm working on it. Man. Why are you judging me? You could judge me, fam. Go get something to drink or eat or whatever, a snack. It's going to be a little bit more detailed, fam. I've done a lot of research. I've covered these channels before. All these people that don't even have channels, these pages or social media influencers. I've covered them before, fam, a lot of them. And I've done a lot of research and took a lot of time into just digging and trying to find out all the facts. And they're all nasty. What you thought was going to be something different? No, they all filthy. There's a reason why I'm doing this video, fam. That's what BXB Boy do. He comes out and he roasts the wokies, the people that's going to use like whatever movement they can find to just latch on to and try to emotionally manipulate you into just supporting them instead of actually working hard and building up this fan base. They'll latch on to these movements. And I like calling these people out. That's what I do. That's
That's me.
Now, the first person that I do want to actually put on the metaphorical chopping block is the Dad Challenge podcast. Yeah, he's nasty. Straight filthy. Now, you might be wondering, who is the Dad Challenge podcast? Well, don't worry. I'm going to break it down for you. DCP is what I'm going to be calling him for the majority of this video. DCP, aka Josh, is a content creator. He's like 60 years old, fam. Yeah, he old as hell. My man is pushing it. He up there with Morgan Freeman. Yeah, he's been on YouTube for like over 8 years. He likes to tell people, oh no, I've been on here for only like a year. Same time as he. No, he's been on here for over 8 years. He's an OG of YouTube, fam. Don't let him fool you out here in these streets. You see, DCP hides behind the shield of doing everything in the name of the kids. Yeah, that's dangerous as hell, fam. It allows him the freedom to do whatever the hell he wants and just the ability to hide behind that shield and never receive criticism. He's a false prophet, fam. He used to be a pastor, right? I bet you didn't know why he's not a pastor no more. He tries to tell you, oh, it's because the church did this. No. It's because he was being nasty. Run the clip from his words. I've seen you cross over from the Micah content as well as to telling your backstory. Can you tell us more about that, the Ex-Pastor series?
Yeah, I mean, I'm branching out because I don't want to continue to talk about just the one topic, although I'm very passionate about the Micah Stafford situation because as an adoptive dad, I don't want to let it go. And it's an important topic, and until they disappear, I'm on it. And I think you are too.
Likewise.
But yeah, yes. But I decided, like, I'd alluded to my ex-pastor status a lot of times because it definitely has a play in how I am as a person. Because I was a pastor of a large church for a few years, and I was in ministry for about 7 years, and I played in a Christian rock band for like 8 years, and I toured and did all this stuff. And so people were like, what's going on with that? Tell me that story. And so I got up the guts to tell my story. about being an ex-pastor, which is a really, really hard story to hear because my church fired me illegally because I was becoming too much of an influence.
The last video she put up, which was not like a couple minutes ago, honestly, I'm just now filming it because I saw it.
Because look, let's just address the elephant room. Micah is attractive.
Yeah. You know, they're both.
Why is that an elephant in the room? Josh, that's an elephant in your room, but not in our room.
Micah is attractive. Micah is attractive. Micah is attractive.
I can't stop. Why is this so funny to me? It is so funny. His entire YouTube channel is for bringing down the Stoffers. And he thinks this chick's hot. I would love to know what James Stoffer thinks about this. Hey,
I think she's being completely, you can tell in her video, she's grasping for straws, anything to bring down Josh from the Dad Challenge podcast. When that notification came up and I watched that video, I automatically unsubscribed to YouTuber headlines because she's just saying things. Because Josh, like, brought to light that you are hiding behind an avatar. Like, I'm not going to say that I agree with him. If you want to have an avatar, it's your channel. Do your thing. Like, your avatar is cool. I think it's really cool that it can, like, talk how we talk and stuff. But please don't try to make somebody who's trying to do something positive for H something negative. Don't try to turn people against him. Anyway, guys, I will be doing a grocery haul video.
Nobody give a fuck about your grocery haul. Nobody give a... I don't give a damn about... Oh, man. Okay. All right. Let's talk about Pizza Dad. Yeah, it's just like it sounds. Pizza Dad. You see, back in the day, Dad Challenge podcast found some hard-working father. You know, he was out here struggling in these streets. He decided to create a GoFundMe and get people to donate to it, man. They raised actually a pretty fine penny. And they raised almost $7,000 and they was asking for $2,000. Let me read you a little portion from this GoFundMe. Just trying to make a dad who works really hard for his family have a better Christmas. Paying forward from when I needed help and someone stepped up for me. For me, this sounds like, yeah, this is honorable. There's a lot of things that don't really sit well with me. I found something in this article. Let me read it to you. Since Barbara, who wants to keep the GoFundMe page up until December 24th, and anyone else who wants to contribute, he gave Darren, that's the Pizza Dad, $2,000 of his own money Tuesday night as a starting gift. Now, guys, let me pause right there. I know a little bit about the music business and all that, you know, Cadillac Records, and when everything's in their name, they paying you out of pocket. Remember that it came up to like maybe $7,000, whatever. I'm not even insinuating anything. I just want you to keep all of this in mind when I continue to read this. That money will later be repaid by the GoFundMe, which is under Josh's name, by the way, as well as a few other GoFundMes that he has started, with the rest going to Darren. Barbara also plans to roll out a series of gifts to Darren and his family as they get delivered from around the world. While all this is going through Josh. I don't trust Josh for nothing. That's not me insinuating anything is crooked with this. Just don't seem right. And here's a very, very, very important part of this article where they quoted Josh. Listen to this very closely. I hope I conveyed in the post that it's not that he is in need. Excuse me? He don't need. You doing GoFundMe for people that don't need it? That you just doing this? He works hard. He's not poor. He's not hurt. I just feel in my heart that this kid just needs this to be a good Christmas. What? Yo, are you insane? Wait a minute. You got people donating to someone who doesn't even need it when there are actual families out here that need it? Okay, as if that don't bother you enough. Fam, also, it's ran through his name. I just want to put that out there again. All of these donations is ran through Josh, all right? I know what it's like to be in his position. And so do so many people. And that's why they wanted to help him this year. They know how it feels to be comfortable. You out here driving. Bling, bling, new whip. You got a studio. So much in your studio that you was able to just give away your stuff to your son. Give him his own studio. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people that know how that feels, Josh. A lot of people. Maybe he'll pay it forward someday. He could pay it forward the moment that you actually gave it to him. He could have gave that to someone. Yo, this is crazy, fam. And they just want to be celebrated for this bull crap. Let's look at a few more of Josh's GoFundMes. He has another one to help him uncover the truth. Now, this one was supposed to be to support him in order for him to purchase a lawyer so he can, defend himself against churches and all that. And with this lawyer, he used those skills to false flag a lot of people and copyright strike a lot of people as well. Your money's getting put to good use, y'all. Your money that you donate is going to put to real good use. Ooh, look at this one. Butterfly kiss. Wait, what the hell is butterfly? He got $367. Yo, fam, my man is just starting whatever. I don't know what the hell this is. That's just crazy. It doesn't have anything in the description detailing what the hell it is, but people donate. And that's the power of using that shield. The Dad Challenge podcast was diabolical with his plan, right? He knew how people felt about children exploitation, didn't really even put a definition of what exactly, because that's a big umbrella to talk about, right? That's a big umbrella. He didn't put no kind of limitations on it, just the words, children exploitation. This allows him to do whatever he wants, and whenever you question him, his fans will go at you. They'll attack you. But you must want children to suffer. Nah. Not at all. That's kind of crazy. I would think that I should be able to give this person, an opinion on their stuff and a critique, right, on their stuff, especially when they're doxing and like harassing, going above and beyond to be filthy. This person has a background as being a pastor. They was fired from their job because they started using their influence in church to do a lot of horrible stuff and spread nasty agendas. It was really just a line in their pockets. They even admitted this to me during a whole interview. Go check out the little breakdown I did. It's not a little break. It's a huge breakdown in more detail on the Dad Challenge podcast from beginning to end. He even tried to sign me because that's what these wokies do to try to cover their stuff up. They want to try to have something over you, right? They act like they're all good and that they actually care about what you're doing and whatever movement. And in reality, it's all just a marketing scheme. The Dad Challenge podcast is filthy with all of his tactics, fam. All of these woke tactics. It's not new. It's not new. You've been doing it forever. Other people have been doing it forever, fam. So why is a bunch of people just following him? I don't know. Right. I'm not hating and I'm not bitter. It is what it is, fam. I can't control anybody. And if people want to be woke, then people want to be woke. What I can control is what I do and who I support and what movements I'm looking at and paying attention to. Right. When it comes to children exploitation, fam, if you really see a child going through something and if it's criminal, go to the police. Go to the police. The next woke influencer that uses social issues to just get ahead is Roma Army. She uses the men's right movement. I've done a few videos on her and her fans is just blind, just super blind, fam. They act as if she's perfect and there's nothing wrong. Fam, how are you doing men's right movement? And then you're using it to funnel in supporters for your Patreon where you sell nasty, explicit pictures of yourself to whoever. Oh, but wait. She says she gets to know each and every man. So it's a little bit more personal. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her?
A female chameleon is a woman who will pretend that she likes the things that the guy likes in order to get him to like her. When she gets comfortable, she'll bait and switch and become a different person, which typically means she becomes an abuser because she is manipulating you into thinking that she was someone else.
All that stuff, just mix it all in. mix it all in. If you don't know who Roma Army is, this person claims to be like a men's right activist, a men's rights feminist.
We are the men's rights community that implements a shit ton of feminism.
Oh yeah, that's the men's right group that focus on feminism. That don't make no sense. That's dumb. That's so stupid. In my personal opinion, of course, I just think that so you hear me with an S at the end. I think that she is just not right, man. I feel like she needs to get a lot of help and she needs to focus on that, right? But then again, I'm not a doctor, but I will be giving some clear examples to show you guys why I have the opinion that I have.
However, there are women that they're entitled to that. Absolutely. If you fuck up her life, fuck up her mental health, and leave her with a kid to look after, yes, you need to pay her child support.
A while ago, 10 months to be exact, I was thinking about his video. I was thinking about how wrong that statement was, that the biggest issue men were facing was having to pay child support. And so I asked men, and 37,000 voted on my YouTube channel, which is predominantly men and a lot of dads. And would you look at that? Men having to pay child support was the least important thing.
If the parents are not able to split the kids 50-50, maybe one of them's work schedule is different, so they want to do, a couple days a week with dad, blah, blah, blah. If that is the case, then yes, child support should be paid to the mother because the mother has them for more of the time. However, it should be strictly calculated, looked at very closely at exactly what is needed, exactly what is missing, and not a penny more. Not only that, but child support should not be allowed to exceed more than a third of his income.
She goes at men with this whole nice guy trope, which I do believe is a real thing. I just think that she doesn't explain it right. But then right after that, she tells you what like a nice and amazing woman she is. So when you're a man, it's the nice guy trope. When you're a woman, you just mean what you say. Why is that the case? Miss Men's Rights, can you explain that to me, please?
Welcome to how good women respond to the term nice guys finish last. If at any point in this video you start to feel pissed off at me, you're probably projecting because this is reminding you of behaviors that you are doing. This one may come as a little bit of a shock, but it is not a turn on and it's actually a red flag for us when you are a self-proclaimed nice guy. A genuinely nice guy shouldn't have to self-proclaim it. I'm a nice girl. Nice guys usually get used by the toxic women that know that they'll say yes to everything that they want. And then they completely miss us good girls. They completely miss us good girls. It's actually a red flag for us when you are a self-proclaimed nice guy.
Now, I heard that she had an OnlyFans. I did my research and now it's a Patreon. It's a Patreon where she puts pictures of herself that you can't post publicly if you get what I'm saying. YouTube got these new rules where I can't say certain things. And if I can't say it, that just tells you how nasty it gets. She's real nasty with it. And then she tries to say, oh, it's all personal. I get to know these fellas before I send them this stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. But you're supposed to be men's rights, promoting simp-like behavior. I feel you. And mind you, if you want to donate and, contribute to some woman because she shows you pictures of herself without clothes on, okay, that's your choice. I don't think that's going to do anything for your betterment, but okay. And she clearly doesn't care about your betterment. Well, let's just put that out there.
For the low price of $70, you get to see what Chloe looks like naked. This is more encouragement of simp behavior. Why would you pay $70 to see a few pictures of her when you can find free naked pictures of women all over the internet? Chloe has an OnlyFans account.
No, I don't. But at this point, I probably fucking should, since so many people believe that I do. Just kidding, it's not happening. I have a Patreon, and yeah, I'm nude on there sometimes, but it's not what you think.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Roma Army? I'm just gonna call you the whole thing. I'm not gonna call you by your real name. Roma Army, how are you supposed to be pro men and trying to help men and lift them up? and you attack incels so much, right? And I'm not talking about just a joke here and there. Like, you go after them. There's a whole lot of incel hate. Why you don't want them to become better? Why won't you teach them how to be active and be social? No, you just want to attack them like feminists be doing. Gotcha. Woke grifter. I'm trying to tell you guys, that's a chameleon. I don't think she believes none of the men's rights stuff that she say.
So welcome to Who Are the Incels and how do they pose a threat on men's rights movements? Incels hate women.
Now, Roma has showed on a plethora of occasions that she can't take criticism. She just can't, man. And that's something that's very important. That's something that you should learn when you become a content creator. This is the internet. There's going to be a whole lot of not only just regular people on here giving you criticism, but nasties as well. So you got to be able to take it, right? Especially if you're out here dishing it. You're out here dishing it. You over there telling people to go dislike the content creators that talk about you. You send all your fans to go dislike the video, trying to knock them out the algorithm with your shady self.
Damn. Let's go run up those dislikes, can't we? Like, damn.
She attacks her own followers just because they disagree with her. Just because they disagree. Like the Clout Rittenhouse situation, she went crazy over that.
Yes, hello. I'm just here to do a little values check. Just here to make sure that this community aligns with my values. Because why would you want to support me if my values don't align with yours, right? Okay, let's go. Kyle Rittenhouse is a little bitch. You're not an alpha. You're just a douche. If anything I just said offends you, please unfollow, unsubscribe, forget about me. In regards to the Kyle Rittenhouse situation, I just want you guys to know that I have gone back, I have done more research, and I would like to genuinely say sorry. To absolutely fucking nobody! To nobody! I'm not apologizing to you, stupid! Having a difference in opinion of Kyle Rittenhouse, though, is not where I went wrong. It was the way that I made everybody who supported Kyle Rittenhouse or felt like he didn't do anything wrong. It was the way that I made those people feel like they were stupid, like they were invalid. I projected it in such a way that it made it seem like only I was right. And that was fucking wrong. For that, I apologize.
Even Donald Trump. She got a problem with Donald, whatever, but why take that out on your supporters, right? Like, if you're supposed to be trying to help them become better men, why do you care if they support Donald Trump? That makes no sense at all.
Please stop commenting on how I need to vote for Trump because of censorship. 1, I live in Canada. 2, I've always done my best to keep my political opinions to myself. Let's watch her elaborate on that now. But I don't support a man who lied to his country, caused insurrection, and continues to lie while his organization gets broken down, via people who go to jail for tax fraud, or a man who bragged about SA women. And I don't give an F how many followers I lose for saying this. I would rather cut off my C word than have the majority of my supporters be Trump supporters. If you are that stupid, that's not my issue. And if I lose followers for that good, you're probably the type of person I'm trying to wean out. I said what I said, and if you don't support me, you guys can argue about it all you want in the comments, but I would rather that you unfollow me if it's that big of a deal. Thank you.
I'ma just flat out say it, man. She's a bad mother. She's a horrible mother from the few things that I've seen and heard from her own mouth. Things that she said. Like how she planned on deleting herself from the game. If you know, you know, YouTube ain't playing with certain things. So I got to say it a certain way. She tried to, remove herself fully from the game, and you got a kid. So if you did that and you were successful, who would have took care of your child? Why wasn't that a thought to you? You didn't care at all what would happen, how they would feel, if they would miss you? Of course you did, because this is a bad mother.
Long story short, I was in a really dark place. I had an undiagnosed BPD, and it was really fucking up my mind. I was really suicidal. I was really depressed. I was undiagnosed. I took a year off. I spent that year by myself. And here I am. I came back. And I feel like God was kind of like now you're okay. Now's the time. And now I get to do what I love the most. And I get to do it in a healthy mind state.
I'm here 2 weeks later dealing with traumatic brain injury, a crap ton of amnesia, and very possible brain damage. And I think the saddest thing is that I still couldn't tell you why I did it. I woke up after that week with this amazing appreciation for my life, the movement that I've built for myself, the hard work that I've put in, my daughter, the people around me. I'm so lucky to be here.
And like most bad mothers, what does she do? She has an abusive relationship around her kid. She got some man in there wilding out around the child. She's no different from any other grifter. She'll take trauma and kind of pain and just use it to capitalize on all of that to get that money. And not in the sense of, you know, you're capitalist. Nah. I told you guys, I have no problem with capitalism. I have a problem with bad business and shady business. There's a difference. No, this person is more manipulative. That's the best word for it right there. Super manipulator. I'm just going to grift. I'm a grift like there's no grifting else to be done. Like there's no more grifting after this. Like this is the last day of grifting. I'm a grift like nobody ever did before. That's what Roma Army does, fam. She's a complete hypocrite. She doesn't even by herself live up to the standards that she upholds for these women, right? And then she goes at the other, I guess, grifters and all that. It's just nastiness. It's nasty. You're using men, lonely men, at that in order to just further your nasty agenda. And it's really just to get clout, get coin. You don't actually care about nothing. And I mean nothing that you're talking about. The next person will be an influencer by the name of Madison Bear. Now, I covered this person when they did this one in particular thing by saying that they supported BLM, Black Lives Matter. I told you guys how I felt about it. I've done a documentary on how I don't believe in that movement whatsoever. But this person goes out there, says that they're doing a protest. Come to find out they were nowhere near the protest and just wanted a photo op. They just wanted to take pictures. What's wrong with people, man? I'm never going to know. I'm never going to they crazy. They go woke and just lose their minds. Madison Beer is a singer. That's what it says on Wikipedia. I'm gonna be honest, man. I didn't really know her until this fucking event took place and I had to look into her. I ain't know her, but apparently she fucking sang the music. I just heard it. It was okay. Not my cup of tea. Not for me, clearly. It clearly ain't for me. Let me tell you what the fuck happened. So as these recent events been getting crazy and there's the protesting and the rioting, she took part in the protesting. And it's been documented. A little Instagram post showing that she was there, putting in that work. It looks pretty good. I ain't gonna front. Looks fine, right? And nothing outside the average. A good, decent photo. Anyone could take a good photo with their fucking camera phone or some shit. No, motherfucker. Something's wrong. Well, some behind the scenes footage was just leaked of how that photo was created. Let me show it to you. Madison Bear is more on the new wave of just woke grifter. I'm gonna come out here and get it all done for TikTok. Do it for the gram. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the gram. I showed my age with that one. I show how old I was. But yeah, man, there's just a clout chasing. Ooh, almost said something. That was gonna get this video too much. Just a clout chaser, okay? Just a clout chaser that's just out here trying to manipulate people and then just use whatever movement they can find. Right now it's BLM, or in the past it's BLM. Next few years it'll be another movement. Whatever movement they can just funnel through. She had the nerve talking about something. I don't like Donald Trump, but I'm gonna go vote for Biden now. Word. And people go and follow whatever they do. This is crazy. What if I started the next segment like this, like on my Darth Vader type of flow? Y'all ain't ready for that. I stopped showing my face for a little bit and people was going crazy in the comment section. What's your face? The last person, this person's a little bit lesser known, and I wanted to finalize the video with that. That way you guys can see that I'm looking everywhere. Oh yeah, nobody's safe when it comes to me calling out these wokies. I'm looking everywhere, under the chair, under the table, everywhere, because I'm willing and able. I wasn't trying to rhyme. I just do it all the time. What? We talking about Harriyanna Hook. That's the next person. Nasty ass YouTuber that likes to blame everything on racism. Oh, these cartoons racist? Yeah, it's horrible. She also likes to hate on men. Yeah, she despises men. Fam, everything is just men are evil, men are horrible. And she got like 1,000 videos on misogyny. Yeah, that's her type of flow, fam. And I don't really rock with that. So I decided to search Harriyanna Hook and misogyny and see what I came up with. This is insane, fam. The misogyny of Butch Hartman. The misogyny of Scream. Come on, bitch. Scream, son. The misogyny, that's how I said that word. That's how that's supposed to go. Of Hannah Montana. The misogyny of Gideon Gleeful. The misogyny of Pair of Kings. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. There's a little story time of horrible prom. The misogyny of Powerpuff Girls. Come on, my nigga. You're wild. You're wildin'. Fat phobia, misogyny, ableism, and racism of Nickelodeon's Drake and Josh. She drunk. Robbie, I was about to say Robbie. Robbie Shapiro is a misogynistic loser. Wow. The whatever. I'm hot. Of total drama action. Racism and misogyny of miraculous ladybugs. As you can see, this is her thing. Damn. Yo, fam. iCarly, bro. iCarly. Leave black woman alone. She's wildin', bro. And that's not the end of it. I bet you there's another one if I keep scrolling, fam. If I keep scrolling. Look at that. WandaVision. That's crazy. Literally, WandaVision is a fucking powerful witch who is casting spells and controlling all men. And apparently, that had a lot of misogyny in it. Yo, this girl's crazy, bro. I used to watch her content when she was just talking about nostalgic shows and, cartoons and whatnot. I thought that shit was cool. And then she got woke. She was woke as hell, fam. And I found a video that actually tells you why all this hate on men started to happen, fam. Let's play some of these clips.
Boys hate me. Like, boys do not like me. Most of the bullying I went through, usually a lot of girls have problems with girls. And yes, I've had plenty of problems with girls, but most of my problems happen with boys. And this has been going on ever since I was really, really little. Boys hate me.
Oh, really? That's crazy. That was the title of the video too, as well. If she was a man, you would be calling her all types of incels and insults her. And also, if you're watching this and you're an incel, I got you. Keep watching me. I could save you from that. Trust me. I got you. Keep watching me. But anyway, fam, you would be calling her all types of incels and all types of crazy insults, fam, if she was a male. But because she's a woman, she could just be like, yo, all men hate me. they all don't like me. That's crazy, fam, and actually pretty prejudiced, if I would say so.
I remember when I was real little, I used to fight boys all the time because they were so mean to me and thinking that they could talk to me.
You was just getting in fisticuffs with boys. Put them up, that type of stuff. This explains so much, fam. Your hate for men, it stems from deep inside. A lot of probably insecurities and whatnot. Fam, but maybe I spoke too soon. Your nasty ass.
It really didn't become a problem for me till I got to 5th grade because I noticed no boy really had a crush on me. And I was really starting to feel kind of insecure about that because all the boys in my grade, this ties into 6th grade too. All the boys in middle school were having crushes on girls, but they weren't having crushes on me. And I was really boy crazy at the time, having a crush on almost every boy that was just nice to me. And it was just not working out.
Fam, I'll be predicting this type of stuff, fam. But the boys didn't like me. How you find me? This person went and found me just so they could say, stop talking about black woman. That's what Stop harassing black woman challenge. Impossible. And literally in the thumbnail, you show me talking about a white woman and a white man. So like I could only talk about, in your eyes, white people. That's the only people I can cover. I can't speak about no one else, just white people. Even if it's, it's negative, I could like, just trash white people. And that's the problem. That's why I don't like Harriyanna Hook's content anymore, fam. Everything is targeted towards race. It all has to be about race. This is that, this and that. Yo, fam, they're trying to cause a divide. That's what the government's trying to do. They want us to start beefing with each other and dislike each other and distract us from paying attention to them and all their nasty things that they're doing. You know how they do it? Stuff like BLM. I guarantee that Harriyanna Hook nasty ass and went to plenty of protests. She went to plenty of protests trying to talk about some BLM. It's trash. It's trash. You ain't got no answers, Sway. But yeah, you can keep crying. I'm going to keep talking about it if I see anything that seems like it's worthy of me having a conversation about. You know what I mean? And then if you're a woke punk, you're probably not going to like any of my content. Most of the people that really have beef with me are woke lefties or just woke, whatevers. And I don't deal with woke. I don't deal with woke. I don't think that shit is like, it's stupid. It's real dumb. It's real dumb and it's a waste of fucking time, right? Wokeness is a waste of time. So if I got to deal with woke, then I'm going to roast. I'm a cook. I'm going to be cooking, boy. I'm out here just dropping these bars. So I woke up, started getting ready, started working out, you know what I mean? Checked my social media and I see a bunch of alerts. A bunch of people going at me. Some Harriyanna Hook fans. Yeah, they wokety woke. And it's like, yeah, let's start coming at BXB's boys. So I'm laughing. I hit the like button on a few of them because that's going to get the haters mad, right? That's going to piss them off. What? He's not upset? I'm so used to people crapping on me and talking crap. I don't care. That's nothing. That's nothing. It's light work. Nothing to balls. It's part of being a public figure. But I started to wonder, why the hell are they just all of a sudden coming at me, right? And how did they find my Twitter? They just like, oh, we going to search. Nah, these type of wokies, they definitely lazy. So I go to Harriyanna's channel, or well, her Twitter page, to see. Did she say something about me? Like, oh, this came out of nowhere. And I started noticing that she's retweeting every single statement that is made about me by her supporters, which is signal boosting their posts, pretty much promoting it, telling them, hey, go talk about this guy and I'll share it. I'll share it, fam. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. Let's handle stuff the punk ass way. The punk ass way. You liked when Will Smith went and slapped Chris Rock, right? But yeah, you hiding behind your supporters like a punk. You're supposed to be a content creator, right? You're a content creator. Say your piece, chump. Let's actually see what she said, man. Let's take a look. You can see that she retweeted one of her supporters that got a rainbow flag all over. I have no problem with the Alphabet Mafia, whatever. So they said, F this guy. Like, men like him make YouTube so toxic. This is me reacting to her video, praising Will Smith for slapping Chris Rock, praising a human being for going and attacking another human, for making a fool of stuff. She's praising him, but I'm the person that made it toxic because I said that she was wrong for her opinion. If I'm not mistaken, that video that they're talking about when she got that bonnet, no, she got that bonnet on in every video. Well, when she got those glasses, damn, she got those big ass Coke bottle glasses. Well, the gap, you know what? I'm going to stay away from the roast. I'm lying. That's a big ass gap. Oh, it's out of this word. All right, that was the last one. I'm just joking. I actually used to like her content before she got like super woke. Or maybe she was always woke, but before she like started putting all the wokeness into her content wasn't bad, right? But even now, if she leaves the wokeness and fanophobia, leaves that out of it, then yeah, it's all good. It's not that bad. Let's take a look. It says, it's obvious that plenty didn't watch the whole video about Totally Spies and fatophobia. No, I watched it. I watched it. I thought it was a ridiculous video. In fact, I went and got another content creator that I'm friends with that was really, really into that show to check it out. And maybe just in case I'm tripping, I think I might put a clip of that actually, because if you watch the whole thing, you would have saw, I praise Ojama with the Abajaba who? What is this person's name? Ajamama? Ojamajo? Oh, Jeremy. The way they handled fatophobia. Man, shut up. It was a dumbass opinion. It was stupid. It ain't make no damn sense. Her next statement was, y'all claim that I hate everything, but when I'm speaking highly of things, y'all pretend like you don't see it. I think she's probably saying that she doesn't really get views when she talks about the stuff that she likes, which is probably why she bashes the hell out of things. And this is a clear indication that she might be doing this just to get views. I really think that she does that, man. Because no one could just think everything is racist. Nobody could think that every single thing is misogynistic. Like, it's impossible, bro, unless you are bat-ish crazy. And maybe, fam, especially now that she out here. Huck fans post comments underneath my videos, screenshot it, post it on Twitter, and then she rewards them with a big old retweet. Dumb as hell. I'm not talking about her, fam. She seems like she has some level of intelligence. I'm talking about the actions. I think it shows a lot of weakness. And like, look at the way that she spazzed out over the miraculous ladybugs. Like, people gave an opinion to her trash ass opinion. And then she lost her mind. She lost her damn mind. I'm going to quit. She was doing multiple videos and live streams about how she was going to quit. And guess what? She didn't quit. Not saying that she should, but what was you clickbaiting? What was that? What was it? Like, was you virtue signaling? What? I don't understand. I don't know if you heard of her. Harriyanna Hook.
Yes,
Harriyanna Hook.
I've definitely heard of Harriyanna.
What was your opinion on her?
Oh, God. My opinion is, I have no opinion. I'm just kidding. My opinion about Harriyanna is that I feel like the 90s hurt her. The early 2000s hurt her. She looks like a very hurt soul. She's definitely one of those girls that just did not fit into that era, and she did not see herself depicted in any of the quote unquote like skinny, pretty, whatever model type as characters. She has an issue with every single thing that I felt like was a great representation of those shows that I feel like I learned a lot from. Like, my favorite character, she's literally dragged them to shreds. And I sit there with an open ear trying to understand it. And she just really comes off to me as like a super nerd that just was not it back in the days. And that was just not her life. So she didn't, like, she just doesn't relate to those characters because they weren't made for her. And I feel like she should just focus on the characters in the 90s that were made for her, like Marcy or Macy from So by Ginger. Like, those kind of characters were, yeah, like you or Eliza Thornberry, you know, like maybe you should have emulate the girls that were made in your image instead of trying to tear down Totally Spies. Those girls look nothing like you. They were not made for you to emulate. They weren't made for you to admire. That's not your type of girl. You need to go back to watching Eliza and Marcy. Like, those are the girls that they did make good shows.
What's her name?
You know what I mean?
What's Steve Urkel cousin? Myra Urkel. That's what's her idol.
And it's not even to really like really drag on the fact that she gives very much unkept nerd, but like for instance, I've never seen a video on her dragging Eliza Thornberry. I've never seen a video of her dragging Marcy from or Macy, whatever her name is, from So by Ginger. She doesn't drag those types because that's her crew. That's where she's at. She looks like them. Like,
that is so cool.
Like, that's her. They make characters for you. So So instead of spending your time trying to tear down Susie and try to tear down people who were not made in your image, they were not made for you to be related to, why don't you focus on the characters that were made for you? Because the girls that got it, okay? Because Sam and Alex and Chloe were those girls for me. And I don't give a fuck what you say. You can never drag them. They were made for girls. The girls that got them. Like every time I see her dragging someone, it's always the pretty characters. It's always like the quote unquote pretty privileged characters. So they did this and that, and this is problematic. It's not problematic. It's only problematic for people that had to sit on the sideline and watch people live their life because you lived in a whole different spectrum, and you still do.
I agree with that. Everything is just woke to the complete degree. Like just, oh, I don't like this cartoon because the way they treated women. I don't like this cartoon because they were racist. SpongeBob? SpongeBob was? What color? Well, you know what? I'm not even going to ask that question. They'll just make it up. They'll just make it up. And they out here over there looking like Sandy their damn self. Got some nerve. Anyway, I digress. I'm just sick of it. Every time I turn my head, another cartoon or a TV show from my childhood shows that this person probably shouldn't even be aware of. I'm acting like streaming don't exist. I know. My little brother tells me how much the last Airbender was fire. Like 30 years late. Anyway, you just now watching Naruto? That's crazy. Anyway, but it's just horrible. They're doing it just for clout, and it's actually like reflecting on their channel because they're not really doing so well. So they keep using emotion and all these social like just issues to try to rise and gain popularity. They did it in the first place to get over 100,000, and now they just looking sad. They out here looking sad, man. I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel bad. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. But guys, tell me what you think in the comment section, man. I like doing videos like this. It was a little bit more, different and fun. Tell me what you think. Put some comments, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't. Watch more videos. I got a music channel, like not just a music reaction channel. I have that as well. But I have a channel where I do my own music under a different name, Chad. Check it out whenever you guys can. If you can, man, sign up for Discord. That's free. But I have a Patreon as well as channel memberships as well. Get early access to a bunch of stuff, man. See you guys later.